Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So, last time we defeated the Master of the Pit of Abominations, but we might not be entirely done here, because some documents in his desk hinted at the existence of Doom Guards, I believe, those splitting animated armors. So, yeah, we'll see if this portal has anything to do with that. Also, I've never noticed this tooltip before. Although it might have been there before. Apparently, well, there is an in-game, in-lore explanation for those fake switches that you sometimes see on walls. Sometimes those perfectly square, no, rectangular spots, like that one, are actually just dirt or mold, apparently. Sure, that makes sense. Anyway, let's step into the portal. And that just brings us here. Please be open. It's open. Interesting. Okay. I mean, either that opened automatically when the boss died, or that switch opened that as well? No, that wouldn't make sense. It's probably tied to the death of the boss. We still have no idea how to get in there. I mean, it has to be a hidden wall, right? There is nothing, no other visible means of access. Or, oh, it could be a, or could it be? Theoretically, it could be a staircase coming from below. However, that would have to be over here. I suppose that could be. Yeah, wait, that absolutely could be, because we had never actually been to the pit. Of course, okay. Yep. I completely forgot about that. Right, and we had actually been to the northeast corner, northwest, rather. And this is the part that we had not been to. Okay, I had it backwards in my mind. Completely forgot that we did not actually make it to the pit. Right, okay. This chamber is spectacular. It's a huge domed hall, burrowed out of the living rock by Geshla's servants, and set with polished marble and pillars of crystal. The sacrifice pit opens into the ceiling above you and continues down through the floor. There are many bones and stains around the lip of the pit, where prisoners thrown in by the lich's servants above missed the hole below. Yikes. Although the hall is enormous, it currently serves to contain only one occupant. It is a suit of rusty armor topped with a helmet, standing at attention at the south end of the room. Long, vicious spikes emerge from its forearms. Is that so? We don't even see it yet. Okay, so that is the actual boss encounter for this area? Is that what you're telling me, game? There it is. Doomguard. 853 health. For a creature that splits with every attack it receives, that seems pretty rough. Of course, we're also not in great shape in terms of mana, but, well, we can always drink potions. And we probably will have to. But let's test the waters first, as always. I mean, we will, of course, prepare accordingly. Primarily, we want to deal as much damage as possible. That has to be our main goal. Yeah. Okay. We do get into combat immediately. There is another closed gate that presumably will only open after we deal with it. So, no sneaking past. Not that I would have expected that to work. Well, anyway, what else is there to do but to just start hacking away at it, right? That said, I do want to slow it down to maybe sometimes prevent it from splitting. Now let's just, again, test the waters. So, break armor, not an amazing amount of damage, and it did split immediately, of course. And of course the split version does retain its hit points. Okay, so I mean, since it does act after Rasluka, of course it makes sense to deal as much damage, to skip her turn, and have everyone else deal as much damage as possible first, right? Because we have to minimize the the health they spawn with, obviously. To what extent we will be able to do that is the other question, of course. 86. I mean, at least it's taking decent damage from things so far. We slow you. We basically just completely ignore this one, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, I mean, okay. Let's pretend we have unlimited mana, because for all intents and purposes we do, if we so choose. That's not great. Okay. 143 resistant. That would have been an amazing hit. But unfortunately, energy damage is not the way to go. Noted. How about cold damage? No. Absolutely not the way to go. That is unfortunate. What does that leave? Fire, basically. Yeah, okay. So magic damage is absolutely not the way to go. That sucks. That sucks quite a bit. That means the fire blade is not going to work well. Let's, confirm that. Yeah, okay. Definitely, absolutely. Absolutely not working. And he splits again because, of course, he wasn't stunned for this round. I mean, that being said, they're not dealing a ton of damage. So there's that at least. That's really all we've got going for us. I mean, that being said, we're kind of killing the first one here. 11, that's just not good. Maybe acid? No. Well, I mean, it did stick, I suppose, but it dealt almost no damage because it's just all magic, basically. Okay. I suppose he's still better off casting spells because, you know, his shots are basically worthless. Okay, this time he didn't split an additional time because he was actually stunned or slowed. So that's good. I mean, we're dealing good damage, but of course we basically have a second copy at full health waiting for us, which is not great. That is definitely more efficient than her magic will be. I should conserve his mana for healing. I mean, basically, it's a good thing we don't have any mana because we really don't need it past the initial round of buffs. Okay, he split, but that basically doesn't matter. 22. I mean, that's gonna kill him. Yeah. And let's see here. A well-aimed stab, come on. Well. How much? 39, yeah, okay. I mean, Rezluka is gonna finish him off. No problem. I mean, some progress has been made. Even if it's not amazing. Obviously, we're gonna slow this one down as well. You know what? Oh, yeah. I mean, I should not have wasted her mana earlier and saved it all for slowing. But do I want to start over now? Not really. So I'm just gonna stab this one for what it's worth. Armor has not actually been reduced for this one, so we will do that. Let's see, it's probably going to take its turn. Yep, sure enough. But health is low enough for these. But it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it's still, yeah. Basically, our progress has to be measured on the one with the most health. And that is basically 95%. So that's how much progress we've made. Yeah. And we could have significantly improved our odds here, or just cut down on some time, if I had actually skipped Rusluka's initial round. Yeah, I should have tested when he would take his turn, but I don't know. Now I don't want to start over, so I guess we'll continue. Probably gonna kill it here, or not. With any luck, though, it's not gonna act. Okay, good. That one's dead. We're gonna reduce this guy's armor. She's gonna drink a mana potion. And actually slow down this guy. He's gonna split again. Okay, we were able to deal some extra damage. Oh no, she's gonna have to step away. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do about that. Yep, split again with 180 health left. Not amazing. Kill that guy. Stab this one. Oh wow, double hit too. Unfortunately, that's not gonna help us, or is it? I do want to conserve his mana, but maybe if he can actually finish this guy off. 4. Come on, hit. No! Well, it's fine, I guess. You know what? You can just wait there. Actually, drink a potion. Why not? Neither of them did anything. Were they both slowed? Did they both lost? Did they both lost the turn? Yeah. Did they both lose the turn? I don't know. Maybe. You can step away from that one. Well, at least throw some fireballs for almost no damage, but you know, the thought counts sometimes. Oh, it attacked, but it did not split. Huh? I guess splitting is not an automatic response, but an action that takes action points. Okay, well, oops. Let's see here. Is this summon gonna help? I mean, potentially it's an extra attack. Although, no, if it attacks the wrong target, it'll be more trouble than help. A lot more trouble, in fact. I very much doubt that Terror even works against these. But I guess I can give it a try. Manages to overcome it. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance it might work. I did slow it before. I'm gonna slow it again just in case. I'll skip your turn. Skip your turn. Ah, it missed its turn this time around. It would have been perfect. I could have gotten some extra damage. You know, wait again. Now it punches. So in theory, it should miss its next action. So we're just gonna go ham, basically. Break its armor. Oh. Stab it. Oh, that wasn't great. All the times to miss. Come on. Mighty blow. Okay. That helps a lot. That was also good. Right, and we do get another full round of attacks before it does anything. That's really good. That's the way to do it. Okay, okay, good. And yeah, we just continue this. Another double hit. And another one, a very good one too. And he missed his turn again. Oh, he was stunned. Stunned enough to miss his turn again. Okay, this is amazing. We might even actually finish it off. That would be great. So close. Okay, wow, we actually did it. That went a lot better than expected. Yeah, I mean, we basically killed the second, or the first copy that split off without it splitting any further. That is pretty amazing. Dropped an emerald. Not fantastic, but it did open the gate, which is obviously the main reward here. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with anything else. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. This leads upward into, okay, this room. All right. As expected. When you open the coffin, a hideous undead creature crawls out. Not powerful, not dangerous, just hideous. The spirit of Gashla the Lich, expelled by your efforts, returns to its original body. Still clad in its burial finery. Its crumbling, dusty form is barely able to remain in one piece as it lurches toward you. That's unexpected. 33 health. Mighty blow. Switch to the Fireblade. Oh no! Oh no! Why? Come on. A 3% chance? Seriously? Okay, fine. Swapnir. There. You do it. Okay, I mean, that was honestly kind of hilarious. Okay. I absolutely did not expect that we would get a chance to finish Gashla off. I thought, you know, the spirit escaped. He's not actually dead, just, you know, just, I don't know, banished for the time being, but we might or might not run into him again in the next game, perhaps, or something. But no, we actually did get the satisfaction of completely finishing him off. Flowing Silk Cloak, let's see here. Parry and Quick Strike. Some resistances, Lethal Blow and Anatomy. Quick Action. Bows, of course. Right, that gives Intelligence, and that is Poison Resistance and Hit Chance. Parry and Quick Strike. Poison Resistance basically doesn't matter. Hit Chance, I guess, kind of matters because, yeah, as we've seen, when he actually tries to shoot something, it's, you know, it's not, he's not particularly accurate, even with those 5%. That being said, parry would help with a little bit with defense. Quick Strike is not Quick Action, right? I thought so. Quick Strike is the one that makes you sometimes act faster. There it is. Bonus action points. I mean, that could also help sometimes, maybe. I think I'm gonna take this one, mostly because it's, you know, a reward from this special encounter, the special zone. Crystalline Aegis, Arcane Lore, Magery, Magical Efficiency. It actually exists. The Mage specific shield. It weighs freaking 16, because obviously it does. Okay, what do you have? Gymnastics and parry. I mean, obviously neither of you have particularly good shields. Does this give any bonuses? No, but actually, I mean, recently her sword, or dagger, I suppose, has seen quite a bit of action, surprisingly. His doesn't, but it's nice and defensive. Obviously, I really don't want to waste any more points on giving either of them more strength than they already have. She does have this cloak with the minus strength. Without that, she could use this. I mean, this is really, really good. 10% hostile effect resistance. Arcane Lore, for what it's worth. That is extra mental resistance primarily, or, well, I suppose just magical resistance in general. 2 to Magery and Magical Efficiency. I mean, honestly, I'm tempted to give this to her, because it's just going to make her more powerful, whereas, you know, he is not primarily an attacker, even though I attack with him a lot. But if I want to max out someone's damage, it's her. That being said, you know, if I just equip that, it puts her just over the encumbrance limit. Cold resistance defense. I mean, honestly, these boots are... actually, the pants are kind of her weakest bit of equipment. But unfortunately, you're encumbered at 45 and not over 45, so that doesn't even help. I guess I'll take these off for now. But, I mean, yeah. The armor doesn't really matter. 5% cold resistance doesn't really matter. 1 point of defense doesn't really matter. It's obviously worth it for how good the shield is. It still kind of sucks, but, you know. What can you do? What do you have? You have these priest-specific sandals, which also aren't really all that good, all things considered. But a bonus is a bonus. Yeah, well... how about you, actually? Dexterity and stun resistance, right? Hostile effect resistance and stun resistance, yeah, these are actually pretty good. Right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with this for now, and I mean, technically, I guess she is at 1 less strength. Well, yeah, she is because of the cloak she's wearing. Otherwise, she would have the same level of strength. Yeah. I could give her another point, of course. I mean, it's only 7, and you know, not a huge deal really. But of course, I'd rather invest those points somewhere else. Maybe I'll just leave it as is for now. She'll be fine without the boots. Right. Okay, anyway, that's that mystery solved. That mystery solved. Yeah. Great. Good stuff. We dealt with the Doomguard with very little trouble, actually, all things considered. Right, and with that we're out of this place. Huh, okay. Pit of Abominations. Done. Which means there's still looks like there's something hiding here, but I guess not really. Let's see here. That's not the exit. The exit is down this way. Right, I suppose, well, first things first, we return to Thalans, of course, to heal. Wait, don't want to be here. I want to go down here. We have some stuff to sell as well. Might as well do. I want to sell something, quite a bit actually. Let's see. All these minor amounts here aren't gonna do much for us. Ranskin Shawl, goodbye. Blessed Breastplate, you served me well. But finally we have some actual armor. Versus null one, stun, yeah, whatever. Bars of iron, 1 bar of iron actually. I mean, I'm not gonna sell the boots yet. Obviously, it doesn't feel great to have a slot completely unused, but of course, you know, if we could find another pair of magical sandals or light foot gear more suitable to a spellcaster, she could probably wear that, no problem, with the 5 pounds, or 4, I guess. She can still use. So ideally, we'll find something like that, but you know, who knows? Right, fully healed. Quest-wise, we should be done here. Anti-crystals. We don't have any more of those, do we? No. No, we don't. Okay, right. So yeah, what remains is the new passage for Dionisio, and Bazik tells directions that hopefully will lead us past the gate to the east. And for that, to find both of those things, hopefully, we will have to enter the underground again through here, and this time check out this path that we haven't taken before with another gate here that hopefully is not going to slam shut behind us, but you never know. Gonna make some light. Because we're also gonna prepare for combat. I mean, at least we shouldn't have to deal with any volcanic vents exploding in our face, because we have dealt with the the volcano situation upstairs. On the other side of this open gate, you see a long row of steaming calderas. Really? They're still steaming? There are constant tiny cave quakes shaking bits of dust and rock upon you. You have a bad feeling about this passage. Walking down it might be a one-way trip. Really? A one-way trip, you say? I mean, it might be, but it might also not be, right? Suddenly, the ground decides to move out from under your feet. As you fall to the floor, the cave quake rearranges the tunnel. Boulders fall to the floor all around you. You realize too late what is happening. In the absence of the Vanatai, the power they have exercised over the steam vents below you is starting to fade. If they do not come here and restore control over it soon, this place will tear itself apart. You don't doubt that they are aware of it. As you rise to your feet, you realize that you have more immediate problems. While the gate is still open, a pile of boulders is blocking your exit. Great. Worse, that's actually really bad because we're standing right there. Some of us are standing there. How's that going to work? Maybe the boulders are on the other side of the gate. Anyway, worse, the quake has shaken loose whatever was blocking the calderas in this tunnel. The air instantly becomes very hot. At least the gate behind you stayed open. Wait, what? Yeah, but that doesn't help, since we can't go there. Huh. Okay. Great. And we have lava bats. Wonderful. Alright. There's some sort of mechanism there. Great. Okay. That is unpleasant. Much more unpleasant than I expected. I thought this was going to basically be a formality here after we've dealt with the main problem in the area, but I guess not. Obviously the fire sword is not going to work here, so we're going to switch and attack with that one. Okay. So we technically, well, we want everyone to move forward. And be within reach of as few of these calderas as possible. This is completely blocked off. It's unfortunate that the map does not represent these this rubble and makes it clear, you know, where you can or can't go. But that's a minor problem, of course. Looks like we're gonna have to do quite a bit more fighting here, so we might as well. Oh, he's now acting before her. Okay. Interesting. That's because of his new cloak that gives him the quick action. Okay. I suppose we can give you some haste at least. Poisoned. Yeah. So of course lava bats are not only fire element but also poisonous. Ouch. Okay. Careful. Well, that's obviously looking fine for now, so. So we'll use magic to speed things up. And weaken you because we can. Also, just want to double check. Yeah, that's right. I did give him this new cloak. I wasn't sure for a second. We will actually do a well-aimed smite. Nice. And actually, a well-aimed lightning whatever. Spray. Okay. All lava beds. My god. Advance. Advance. Heal. Suppose you can dish out a little bit more haste. Okay. Well, this thing better open once we deal with the bats here, because I don't see any opening mechanism. This is closed. This is impassable. Yeah. So something has to happen here, or we're screwed. Obviously something will happen, of course. Well, weaken you. No, we didn't actually. We're still fatigued. My bad. Why don't you do that? That works pretty well. Nice. Okay, now you can break this one's armor. You can press the right button and then smite this one. Ah, so close. Let's see here. Arcane Blow. Can you get all of them? Yes. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Over 200 damage with the spell. I think that's a first. What? Oh. Is there anything here? No buttons, so hopefully something will just happen. Ah, the cave quake affected something in the machinery in the walls. You hear a clanging, scraping noise. That makes more sense. The gate to the east starts to slowly open. Maybe this is a safety mechanism or a stroke of good luck. Either way, it's welcome. Indeed. Okay, no enemies in this room immediately. That's nice, I suppose. Okay. We did recover a nice amount there, but top off like that. I mean, obviously, there's got to be some kind of exit, so we'll just save here. We have no reason to return to the upper caves anyway. I mean, not immediately. Eventually, perhaps. Hold on. That can be sold for 3 coins, but, you know, 3 coins are 3 coins. Razor discs. Is this gonna heal us? Yes. Literally just healing, though. I mean, I'm gonna save that for now, because we obviously don't need it. I don't think we're gonna return for it, but it's nice that it's there, I suppose. And here we have the next similar gauntlet, really? Once again, a cavequake strikes. What are the odds of that happening twice, immediately after stepping through a gate? This time you're able to grab the wall and steady yourself. You manage to keep from being thrown around, but you aren't able to move. Thus you are forced to watch helplessly as another cave-in blocks the tunnel behind you. So much for returning for that healing. Either way. The calderas around you begin to rumble. Great. There wasn't anything else here, right? No. Just that thing and some random loot. Yeah. Of course they rumble. Well, there's something interesting there. For what it's worth. I guess I'm going to go into combat mode just because we still have our buffs, and obviously we can cover much more distance like this. No enemies immediately. That's surprising. Yeah, I should probably... Hello, Barrow Horror. I should probably haste the rest of the party, really. Especially since we're facing some kind of boss now. Can we shoot you from there? Maybe? Yes. Okay. Okay, he tried to terrorize us. Fair enough. Can't blame him. Let's see. Most of the party were still buffed, but he for some reason wasn't, so... There was that. I mean, now she only has 1 attack anyway, so... Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Just gonna attack with that. I'm just gonna shoot him. Actually has a lot of physical defense. I should have should have switched it to the Fireblade, which I expect to be more efficient or effective. Oh, it doesn't really matter. You can try a boosted Repel Spirit. Okay, that works very well against this one. And you can probably shoot from there, can't you? Don't see why not. Yeah. Okay. But I didn't wait for the animation long enough. Fair enough. You know, kind of pointless now, but there you go. Okay. It's kind of nasty, but not that bad. He dropped something. Another plate armor. Amazing. And of course, it's a magical plate armor, like a mage's plate armor. +2 to magery. I mean, really kind of a cleric's with the mind effect resistance. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have Xas wear that, but it's just not going to work. It's way too heavy. Right? Also, I think he already has a pretty decent robe or something. I'll double check, of course. Deep rumbling noise? Come on. I mean, at least we should be far enough away from any calderas so as to not be in danger. Maybe. Hello? Ah. Over the rumble of the calderas, you can hear the clacking and clanking. No, just clacking and clanking. Then you hear a gate slowly opening. The Vonatine must have placed safety mechanisms just in case what is happening to you happens. How convenient. Okay. Out of combat. This gate is closed. There must be a control for it around somewhere. Well, we did see a wheel up there. Hopefully not on the other side. That would be unfortunate. Yes, indeed. Okay. This might be mana restoration. That would be nice. Oh god, spiders. Cave widows. I mean, these are actually, yeah, not dangerous in the slightest. Fireblade is still equipped. If we're just gonna go with basic attacks here and do that. Don't mind one-shotting some enemies for a change. Even you almost one-shotted. Oh, and that spider ran away. Spider bravely ran away. Okay. And cool. Yeah, works pretty well. It's not, you know, it's not fire damage, but it does the job. Gets the job done. Boosted fireball. Can you see that cowardly spider? Well, you can see that spider. And of course now it's not in line of sight. Typical. Okay, there are more spiders. But honestly, with these, whether it's 3 or a dozen, it doesn't really matter. So we'll just throw some of that their way, and some recently upgraded Fire Blast, because why not? Okay. Right, I also want to take a look, but yeah, I mean, obviously. Spectre Robe also gives you the Mind Effect resistance. Pretty good defense. And two points to magery is really nice, of course, but it's just... In what situation are you actually going to be able to use this without being encumbered? I mean, obviously in a situation where you have your spellcasters be exceedingly strong, but I don't know, that just doesn't seem to make sense. Only to be able to wear this really odd piece of equipment. 50% stun resist. Isn't that even more? No, that's the same as other plate armor. Okay, yeah, I don't think we have a use for this, unfortunately. Just don't see myself investing in that kind of strength. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, what do we have here? Stuff. Bars of iron. Fine steel. Thanks, I guess. This is not lootable, this is. Okay, healing elixir. Nothing here. Okay, there are more widows. Is there gonna be some sort of boss spider? Not that I can see. Also, the one that was almost dead and that ran away still hasn't shown up again, has it? Okay, that one ran away as well. Huh. Okay. Oh, okay, lightning does not work against them. Noted. I just assumed that any magical damage would be fine, but I guess not. Let's see, what do we have here? Mind crystals. Oh. Not too bad we don't have access to the place where we can turn them in for the time being. Raise dead. Only like the third one. I think I used one and saved that. But yeah, that's, I think, exactly the third one of its kind that we found. Amazing. Difficulty 12, really? That doesn't look like a sturdy enough kind of container. But okay. Dispel barrier? Alright, that worked. Energy elixir. What is this gonna be? Oh, a temporary shield. I mean, I'll take it. That's poison, alright. Of course, one of these had to be. Cave Widow. Huh? Both are Cave Widows. This one is perfectly in plain view, but we still can't see its name. Okay. Ah, finally. Of course, they had to be an Arania. But even these aren't bad. I really would completely expect some kind of significantly buffed version of these. You know, this late in the game. But, I mean, I suppose I'm not complaining. What are we doing? I guess we just finish off this one real quick. Is that a real button? It sure is. Do we see where it's going to open something? No. Not anywhere that I've seen so far. Might be something around here. Not that it matters. You are next to that spider. Yeah, so that would have stopped her. Okay, we can break your armor for what it's worth. Shouldn't really make much of a difference. You can do a well-aimed smite. You could, if you could see it. You can see it from there. Of course. Just throw a fireball. Whatever. Mighty blow. Come on. Almost. Oh. Of course. Of course. It had to get one more chance to be annoying and use it very well. Well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter all that much. White, get out of here. I was trying to cast a fireball for the record, but that's fine, I suppose. There we go. Okay. Bounty cloak. Sure, why not? Focusing crystal. 7 beautiful crystals. Otherwise, just some trash. Okay. You turn the wheel. You think you can hear the distant echoes of a gate opening. I wonder where that might be. I still don't see a secret passage anywhere. That's interesting. Yeah, no, I just don't see it. Huh. You hear stone grinding on stone. So something open somewhere. Okay. Don't want to be up there. Not that we can go there. So 12 is too high, right? Just see here. Tool use... No, wait, it's 10. Oh, for some reason I thought 11 was the max we could reach. Yeah, that is +2. Okay, never mind. Wow, almost missed out on this mandrake. That would have been catastrophic indeed. And a gold bar, of course, for good measure. Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I guess we have been encountering mostly level 11 locks recently. That I had to put those gloves on for. Okay, I mean, just double checking, I suppose, but yeah. No secret passages that have opened. Wait, this has opened. As a way to bypass these barriers. Yeah, of course that wasn't open before. Okay, well, thanks, I suppose. Energy, okay. I mean, since this is gonna collapse behind us, even though we didn't strictly need the extra mana here, I guess. Better to make some use of it. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot left to this place, but there is a little bit left. So we are going to make a cut here again, of course, because that all of these things have taken up a significant amount of time. We made some progress, obviously. This whole situation here was very unexpected, so that's neat. Curious to see where this is eventually going to lead. I mean, out of this area, I guess, but will we also find that passage for Dionisio that somehow connects to the Azure Gallery? I mean, it has to, right? Unless I missed something somewhere, and obviously that's impossible. So yeah, we'll see. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.